Hey everybody, Maddox here, welcome back to the Poke Historian. Doing another one of my fireside chat videos, and tonight we're doing something a little bit different. We're going to look at every single artwork done by Tomokazu Komiya that's in English, starting all the way back at the beginning. So just so you know, Komiya has become one of the most famous artists in Pokemon recently. Of course, we had that big boom a couple weeks ago where a lot of his artworks took off and those cards were doing very well. I've always thought he was one of the coolest artists, and I thought, you know what? Why don't we take a look at every single card he's done in English and just get a feel for his style and how it's changed over the years. So let's get going, shall we? All right, so here we have the first card. It's a Wizards of the Coast Black Star promo Machamp, which I believe actually in Japan, this card is one of the Masaki cards. So pretty cool. We got Machamp here. He's throwing some rocks. Got a Doduo looking on. Maybe it's some sort of like performing show. Got Hitmonchan right here. It looks like actually Jigglypuff's there, and so is Pikachu and Voltorb. Huh. I never really looked at this card this closely before. Interesting to see that there's other Pokemon in it. I never noticed that. Next up, we got Smeargle. This is actually one of my favorites that he's done. Love the ancient ruins in the background here. It's got that whole Ruins of Val feel. And Smeargle, what a struggling artist there, thinking about what it's going to paint next. Pokemon March. So this is an interesting one. Looks like Cyndaquil's got an old boombox, and all these other Pokemon are coming to his dance party. Got Chikorita popping out, Sintret, Totodile, Mareep, Hoot, Hoppip, Murkrow up in the tree. It's a regular Gen 2 party. I'd go to that party. Moo Milk. So they made this card for English because the Japanese artwork for this same card was kind of strange looking, and I guess they thought that the American audience and the kids couldn't stomach it, so they made this card right here with Cleffa hanging out and some Miltanks on these milk jars. Got Double Gust here. Picking which one it's going to attack, I suppose. Hoppip is looking like it was selected and not happy. Got the focus band. Got Machop here putting on the band. Looks like it's at some sort of stadium. You can see up on the screen we got Machop, and it looks like it's fighting. I can't quite tell what that is. Look at this Slowpoke. Guy. Definitely vegging out there, huh? Can't tell if it's thirsty or if it's just so spaced out it's just drooling everywhere. I think it's the second one, though. We got a Pineco hanging out in a nice grassy field. Politoed, I love this one. Oh, look at that sunset. Beautiful card. Looks hand painted. There's a holographic version. Got Snubble here from Neo Rev, looking up at the butterflies, or should I say the Butterfrees. Beautiful life, Snubble. It's a beautiful life. Got Octillery here, using Water Gun, sitting on top of this rock. Jinx, creeping into your house at night. Make sure you close your windows when you go to bed, otherwise you might have a lady of the night visit you. Got Delibird here, delivering some gifts. Pokemon personality test. I don't understand why Rhydon's so afraid of Azumarill here. I mean, well, I guess like Azumarill's a water type and Rhydon's a rock type, so maybe that's part of the fear factor that's going on here, because Rhydon knows that if this guy attacks, it's probably not going to end well. Broken Ground Gem. Got Elekid here just getting wrecked. And what Pokemon is that over there? Is that a Clefairy? Not a good place to Pokemon battle, looks like. Got a really sad Ladybug here. Gosh, what happened to you, buddy? It's going to be okay. We got Light Slowbro, enjoying the flower field. Just smell the roses. Dark Omanite. Light Ladion. Looks like that Ladybug grew up and ended up having a pretty good life. Love to see it. Then we got Dark Slowking here. So we've gone from that spacing out Slowpoke to becoming a maniacal genius. Looks like it's in the middle of like a hurricane too. Got the thunder crashing. Dark Omastar coming at you in this cave. Moo Milk again. Got this Pidgey running through the grass, looking kind of concerned there. Got Magikarp. Looks like it just jumped off the waterfall and these Poliwhirl are celebrating and these other Magikarp look on. Must have been a big moment for this Magikarp. Maybe it was afraid to jump down there or something. Or is it trying to go up? I think it's... But it looks like the splash came from below, so maybe it is trying to get up there. Have to think about that one. Got this Cubone here looking super depressed. God. Looking at that tiny little flower. Jesus. Clefairy here. Singing a song. Got Bulbasaur worshipping the sun. Got this Pidgeotto doing its thing, flying through the sky, and the sky's got like the light of God beaming down or something. Like, that's different. Got this Charmeleon here in this weird Paradox World fireplace. Got Pidgeot screaming through the skies. Got the holographic version. Got Tangela here. What do we got for this card? We got some houses, some mountains in the distance. And Tangela is not looking too happy. Is it tangled up in this tree? Is that the problem? Or is that a house it's tangled up on? I don't know. A lot of these cards leave things open to interpretation. You got Mankey here looking at this rainbow. Another Aquapolis classic. Got Hitmontop training to be the best. Hitmonchan doing the same thing. Looking like it's getting quite the work out there. Got Tyrogue. What a strange looking face on him. You got Hitmontop in the back lifting weights. Hitmonchan doing the same thing. Primeape here. Training, are those like nuts and stuff? Is it out in the woods training? I don't know exactly. Venonat. Not sure exactly what Venonat's doing here. Got a Murkrow squawking away. Granbull looking kind of creepy. Got this Golbat here looking down at the Nazca lines of Ho-Oh. We're in Skyridge now. Dugtrio looking back on the destruction it's done. Feeling some remorse, looks like. Got this Ditto here looking at some cave paintings, getting ready to defend its home from whatever is coming in that cave entrance right there. Got this Diglett here. Lotad staring out into the distance. Magnemite. Excuse me, my voice is kind of crackly tonight. Hanging out with its friends. Barboach. Oop, I missed one. Whiscash. It's a dark and stormy night. Huh. We got Lombre here looking super sad. It's going to be okay, Lombre. Because you're going to turn into a Ludicolo who's having a great old time dancing with your buddies. Saw this Magnemite before. Got a Whismur clinging onto this rock for dear life. Got this Feebas here looking up. A lot of these Pokemon look very depressed. I'm starting to see a trend with that. Got some Wingull here in the background. There's a Tropius, a Pelipper. What are you so sad about? You're going to be a beautiful Maloctic someday. Got Loudred here just putting the smack down. Got Exploud. I always forget about this Pokemon. Don't want to mess with that guy. What's Bellsprout doing? Taking a nap? Well, Sun's away, why not? On a branch. Weeping Bell throwing up. Got some executes. Looks like they're like hatching a plan or something. At least that one. I do not trust this center execute. And looks like it's like missing like half its skull, so you know you can't trust it. It's probably its mind isn't working quite like it should. Victory Bell. Executor. Look at those faces. This one looks nice. These two don't. Actually, I don't know, he's about to stomp on you, so like maybe he feels good about it. And these other two just have malicious intent towards you. Got Swine up here. Rolling up with the squad, going after the apples on the table. Okay. Houndour. Chomping those apples. What's with all the apples? Heracross. Looking very astute and upright standing. Yanma. Got this Piloswine charging. Got a Wingull here. Doesn't look very friendly. I never liked seagulls at the beach. Numel. About to scorch you. Got Curvana. Speeding through the water. What's this Pelipper doing? All these Pokemon look like stressed out and stuff. Again, looks like kind of like Starry Night there in the background. Huh. Camerupt. Ready to stomp on you just like that Executor. Everybody wants to stomp on you. Slugma. Looking kind of baked. Got this Miltank. Been tipped over by a cow tipper and now it can't get back up. Magcargo. Looking pretty tough. Sudowoodo just not having it. Got Fanfi taking a nap, blowing the sleeve up as it sleeps. Got Zubat here. Got a Tailo, pointing us in the right direction to the next card, which is Sandshrew with a flower on its head. Looks like it just came up from the underground and uprooted the flower, and now maybe it's not too happy about that. Got this Drowsy here. So he's done a couple of Drowsy cards. Again with these apples. I had no idea Pokemon love apples so much. And why is it pointing at that apple? You had an apple hit you on the head there. What's this all about? Trapinch. Sintret. Got a Grimer. I always like this Kecleon card. I feel like it's kind of an underrated Pokemon. Ferret. Feisty Ferret, I should say. Got Krabby here. Ready to clamp down. Got Cacnea doing its morning stretches. Got Nuzleaf hanging out in some area with a bunch of crystals. Looks like it's in some sort of underground cave with the opening up there. Got another Dugtrio card. Wooper. What the heck is going on up here? Oh, I see. So this is a Delta species card, so it's like grass type. So what is this up here? That looks like a spacey kind of sky. Maybe it's a floating island or something. Who knows? Dratini. Grass type Dratini there in the ocean. Anyone else feel like the art's starting to get just a bit more abstract here with the colors and everything? Horsey. Vibrava. Nice Slackoth here. I want to get this card. I'm going to add that to my folder. Cards I want. Oh, Aran sleeping on the railroad. I just don't know if that's the best place to take a nap, but you are a steel type, so maybe you can take a train head on. Got Matang. Apom. Look at this Pachirisu. Are they supposed to turn red like that? I thought they were white. Huh. Got Stunky here. Ready to lay down the stank. Magikarp again. Cherubi? What is it doing here? What is this? I don't even know. Shelgon. Psyduck doing like a ground pound or something? Okay. What are you doing, Puccini? Just hanging out? Look kind of bored. Banette. What is that? Like someone's wardrobe? Yeah, there's like clothes back there. Oh, so you're like hiding in someone's wardrobe. Great. That'll help me sleep tonight. Got this Spheal looking feisty as heck. God. Spheal, I don't know what's gotten into you. Shellos. Looking happy. This is a nice Munchlax. I like this card. I like that a lot. Let's go into my folder. Alright, let's continue. Rhyhorn. Again, ready to stomp. Nincada. Marshtomp. It's like going through like a what do they call it? Like a tube of water or something. Some building in the background. Gabite. Krogunk. Burmy. Is it getting blown away? I don't know what the hell that's about. Haunter. Caterpie. Metapod. God, it's amazing how many artworks that Komiya's done. It's even more than I thought. Might take us a little while to get through this, y'all. Tauros. Hanging out some building in the background. Got Makahita. Doing some work. Hariyama. Kricketot. Kricketune. Looks like there's like geysers in the background or something. Got Zorua. That almost doesn't even look like a Komiya artwork. Poniard. In the big city there, you got a big old moon in the background. It's kind of mysterious. Some kind of fog along the ground. Timber. Oh, look at this one. Swinging through the city. Doing some construction work. Good for you. I'll build some muscle. Look at this Drillbur. This is nice. I like Drillbur. I just started playing through Pokemon Black again. I put him on my team. Never used him before, but I think he's pretty neat. Audino. Look at this Trubbish. Looks like he's expelling like garbage fumes or something. It's gotta be tough being the garbage Pokemon. Pidovs. This one looks happy. This one looks like it's over it. That kind of reminds me of the rainbow that we saw with that Mankey card from earlier. Got Joltik here. Hanging out on your electric socket. Your wall socket here. Charging up. That's kind of funny. Got Celebi dancing through the woods. Kind of like that one. Hydreigon. Emolga. Looking pretty feisty and cool. Victini. Look at that star up there. What's that all about? Herdier. What a good boy. Panseer. Good old elemental monkeys. Fortress. Ponyta. Scraggy. What do we got here? This card looks like it's got a lot going on. Got this kid climbing the tree. More people over here. Looks like it's some sort of like beachside festival or something. I can't tell what this is back here. Is that like a building, or is that supposed to be like one of those like bridges? I don't know. Kind of a neat card though. That's Swalot. Doing driver's ed with those cones. Swadloon. Not looking real happy. Star U, stay at the beach. Illumice. Whipping up a magical rainbow something or other. Got Volbeat here. Electrode. Looks like that guy wants nothing to do with this Electrode. Looks pretty worried. Maybe Electrode's threatening it. Looks like this guy's trying to kind of move away a little bit, and there's papers everywhere. Maybe it's supposed to be at a power plant. Look at this Execute here. So I bet that Spearo's trying to eat the eggs. That seems likely, right? And they're trying to get away. They don't look as happy as they normally do. They look pretty surprised to see the Spearow. This one is looking cocky as ever. Inkay. Finally made it to the X and Y generation, so we're making some progress here. Looks like it sneezed or something and ink came out. Rufflet, freaking out. Bronzog. What is this place? It looks like there's like a Ponyta statue. What is that Pokemon? I don't know what that Pokemon is right there. Behem. Using some psychic powers or something, making these gems fly around. Let's look at this Magneton. I like the background, lots of colors. Cyndaquil. Oh, look at this. This is cool. Taking a nap on some old wood right over by the fire. I feel like if I had a Cyndaquil in the wintertime, that's exactly what it would be doing. Here's the Staryu again with the beach. Now here's an interesting one. There's two cards with those. There's the Hypno card and there's the Clefairy card. And the story is like this Hypno tricks this Clefairy into going down some creepy dark path. Like, I don't know if it's supposed to be like a dream or in reality or something like that, but God, what a creepy Pokemon Hypno could be. I gotta get this card. Okay. We'll see. Oh, there it is. And see, the Clefairy was just having a good old time walking down this happy, happy road of joy. And then Hypno comes along and tricks him into going to this creepy netherworld. God, look how smug and happy it is about that too. Screw you, man. Anyways, let's keep going. Got Gulpin here, playing with some kid. Forks on the nose, or forks on the lips. Got Diglett here, hanging out by a bunch of flowers. Ponyta. Snorlax. Looks like it's blocking everyone's path, just like the game. Girl doesn't seem to care too much. Rotom here. Looks like it's like in the TV or something. There's a bunch of different faces and stuff, and there's a... Oh no, these are computers, so it must be like flying around maybe in like a college classroom or a business or something. Binnacle, I remember this card. Fighting over some seaweed. Chandelure. Creeping around at night watching people. Kind of an underrated Pokemon. Larvesta. Got Scraggy again at the beach. A lot of people like this card, this Eevee and the Snorlax. I never could really figure out what's going on. Are they eating like chicken wings or something? Like, if you've actually made it to this point in the video and you know what they're eating, let me know. I'm curious. Like, I don't know what these things are supposed to be. It's like a corn dog, maybe? Anyways. One of the, well, it's the first, like, full art Komiya art we got, so that's pretty important for his legacy. We got Snubble. I have this card. Sliggoo. Nose Pass. Snow Run. I have this one too. I like this card. This is cool. Hanging out in the icebox. Very playful card. That girl's like, what? You got Jinx. At least it's not my house this time. Plusle. Shaking that booty with Minim. Is that a dance party? Yeah, it looks like they're literally at a dance party. That's funny. I'm adding that to the list. Carnivine. Vulpix. All playing around in the snow. That's cute. Look at this Dedenne. God, what on earth have you been eating, buddy? Got Rockruff here, looking sad. Definitely in the Sun and Moon era now. Got well, this must be some sort of era. This has got to be... I don't know why there's a foreign card here, but it's supposed to be Slowpoke. Weird. What? We're seeing another foreign card? Okay. I don't know what that was about. Anyways, Alolan Persian. Hey, cat. Onyx Underground. Looking kind of tired. Then we got a whole Diglett cave or tunnel system too, with all them hanging out. There's the Slowpoke. Trico going after a flower. I feel like I've seen this flower now on a couple different cards. It's always the same small red flower. Must be something special about it. Hitmoncham's back at it. Doing some stretches. Hitmonlee's kicking it up. Got Purugly here. What are you doing? Oh, you're in the sink taking a bath? There are those apples again. Komiya sure does love apples. Sharpedo. Jetting through the water. Looks like there's some people on a boat here in the background. Is this guy falling off? God, not a good place to fall off. Got Crabominable here. Coming at us. Hitmontop. Looks like it's riding the bus or something. I don't even know what it's doing here. Noctowl. Haunch Pro. Yeah, that's what I call him. I like this Pokemon, so I call him Haunch Pro. Wimpod. Crustle. Jangmo-O. Having a little snack. Swoobat. Full of love. Araquanid. I don't even know what it's doing. I like this Wailmer card. I believe I have this one. Just rolling over the sea. I mean, if you gotta be out in big waves like that, I feel like you want to be like a balloon whale Pokemon. Just seems like it does well for you. Well, I guess they're not really balloon whales, they're ball whales, but same difference. Claydol. What is it doing here? Oh, it's shooting out fireworks for these people, it looks like. What a nice ground Pokemon. It's a ghost type too, isn't it? Salazzle. Making it spicy. Got Spiritomb. Grubbin. Digging a hole. I like this Bunnelby card. So this is the point where I feel like Komiya's artwork really starts getting trippy, right around this area. We're going to notice a little bit of a change here. Really starting to get into these crazy colors. See, we got some more of them. Got this Flaffy hanging out in freaking Candyland or something. See how things are changing? Like all of a sudden, like Komiya got really into like using all these like different colors and stuff like that. I think it's cool though. So why is Marini hiding from Corsola? Is it gonna attack it? The first symptoms of its sting is numbness. The next is an itching sensation so intense that it's impossible to resist the urge to claw at your own skin. That sounds terrible. Shedinja. Ninjask playing some ball. Yeah, see all the different colors now? Like, definitely a little bit of change in the artistic style. But it's not bad. Look at this one. What is Grumpig doing? What even is this place? Looks like a fever dream. Jealous? Whoa. That guy doesn't even know what to think about what's going on here. And you know what? Neither do I. Got Cacturn here. Looks like it's like almost being pulled by something. Kind of reminds me of like somebody who's like barefoot water skiing, but it's on the desert, but it's not being pulled by anything. I don't even know what's going on here. Let's keep going. And here we have a classic, the Galarian Slowking V. This one got pump and dumped. Although I think it really deserves a high price. It's very interesting. Look at all this stuff going in the background. Is this supposed to be like a river here or something? Are those like Japanese letters or something like that? I don't even know. Is that like a language? There's like a kid's swimming pool. And there's like a bunch of like weird, like, looks like kind of like bacteria or something on the ground, like microorganisms. And then like it's thinking, hatching some sort of evil plan. I don't even know. Very, very strange card, but very cool. You could definitely look at it for a long time and see a bunch of different stuff in it. Got this Porygon Z here. Like this one a lot. Steenie. Forget this is even a Pokemon. Got Drampa here. Spewing something out. Dragon Puke. Roggenrola. Is this supposed to be like the Isle of Armor or something from Sword and Shield? I don't know. Voltorb, this one's pretty cool. I need to check back and see if I have this card. This should go in my singles binder. I actually have a binder of all my like favorite singles common cards. I believe I put that one in there. Pumaku. Okay. Look at this Croconaw. Some kind of rainbow stream. That's crazy. Those kind of remind me of the Twin Peaks and Breath of the Wild a little bit. Just a little bit. Simisear. God, man. Look at this Farfetch running through some trippy acid town. Oh, and look, there's like leaks in the ground too. I guess that's where he gets them from. Vibrava. This Pawniard. Doing jumping jacks and acid hell. Look at this Bidoof. This one's cool. I think this is one of those cards where you can actually peel it back sometimes. I don't reveal a Ditto. Legendary Bidoof. Drampa again. Bronzor. There's like a pyramid in the background. All these people are like watching it. What's that all about? Love to like talk to him and like get an idea for like exactly what the story is with some of these cards. If there even is one. Malamar. What are you doing, Malamar? I can't even tell. Gloom. In weird microscopic bacteria land. Dreepy here looking super depressed. Looks like the afterlife of acid hell. Got Jinx. In a much more trippy place than the last two cards we saw. Here's Oricorio. I didn't check to see if this card got pump and dumped. I bet you people were at least looking at it. Everyone's dancing. Skrelp. God, look at all those colors, man. And here we are. The Drowsy. I actually really like this card, and although I think Hypno's really creepy and kind of like messed up, I think Drowsy is actually kind of a cute little Pokemon. You can tell here it feels sad, you know, it sees all these families together having a good time at the fair, and it's just sitting there. It's like, I wish I had somebody. I feel you, man. I feel you. Sandile. Maybe it's like sleeping underground, not sure. Baxcalibur. Doing somersaults and some sort of techno acid land. I don't even know. I love that Pokemon though. Super good in the game. Arctibax. Looks like that tree's getting destroyed. And what's inside that tree? And this does kind of like remind me of like skin or something like that, like the different layers of skin. And this is my favorite of the three, actually. I really like this one. Arctibax just doing a little side somersault there. Looks like a desert town in the distance or something like that. And I think this is meant to be a river. It's got to be because there's like a little piece of ground sticking out there with the flower on it. Or maybe it's not. Who knows? Either way, whatever this card is, I like it. I like it a lot. Lechonk? I don't think I've seen this one. Looks like it's on Rainbow Road going for a walk. Rowlet. Using its feather attack. Is there like a leaf feather attack? Gengar. Dancing around in alien hell. Got Haunter here. Looking spooky as ever. I feel like Komiya's artwork style definitely goes with the ghost Pokemon pretty well. Ghastly. Seeing a different dimension outside that world. Trying to decide if it wants to jump in or not. Brute Bonnet. Apparently this one really went off. Never really cared for this Pokemon, but it's definitely an interesting enough artwork. Got Wiglet here. Toad School. We are officially in the Scarlet and Violet era. Elegium, Onyx, Venipede. I think we're just about at the end now, folks. Impidimp. What are you doing to your arm there? I'm not even going to ask. More lol. And folks, that's it. These are all of the English Komiya artworks. We went through every single one. Let me know what your favorite was down in the comments. Definitely a pretty trippy journey, as like I was saying. It seems like they got trippier over time too, so that was interesting to watch. We started out with some pretty tame ones down here with just like a Snubble, for example, hanging out, looking at some Butterfree. And then we ended way up here with a bunch of crazy stuff like frickin', I don't even know, Gengar, I guess, and Alien Hell, or this crazy Dreepy out here in the Netherworld. Like, it's just wild how the artwork style has changed over time. But it's a good thing, though, and you definitely know a Komiya artwork when you see it, even if it's one of the older ones or one of the newer ones. So that's it. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, leave me a like. I'll do more content like this, so feel free to subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.